Investigators say one of those suspects is this man, Timothy Diggs, a 30-year-old from Baltimore who's been on the run for nearly 2 months. April 16th, 2023, North Baltimore's Charles North. A couple pulls into a busy shopping plaza here on Maryland Avenue.
A male victim and a female approached a shopping center. The female got out of the vehicle and went to go inside and purchase some items.
But what was supposed to be a quick errand suddenly turned into a man's fight for his life.
While the male was sitting in the parking lot, two black males approached his vehicle. One hopped in the front seat and one hopped in the back seat. Both males were armed with handguns.
The man in the front, investigators say, is 30-year-old Timothy Diggs.
The male in the front pointed a handgun at the victim. He said specifically, "You know what time it is."
Investigators say Diggs and another man demand the victim's cash and car. He gives up the money, hundreds of dollars, but then refuses to hand over the keys.
So as soon as he refused to provide his keys, the subject in the front seat smacked him with his pistol in the head.
Diggs pistol whips him.
Yes, the male subject in the front seat pistol whips the driver when he refuses to produce his keys.
Luckily, something scares off the suspects. Both jump out of the car and run off. Police respond, and with the help of witnesses, investigators say, officers receive a rather detailed description of the criminals.
So in this case, the subjects were pretty easy to identify. The male subject in the back had his braids in a bun, was wearing a red or orange jacket, and carrying a guitar. So when police talked to local witnesses, it made it very easy to make a positive identification on both subjects.
A week goes by, and police suddenly get a small break in the case. A shootout happens at the very same shopping plaza, and one of the people involved, investigators say, is Diggs' co-conspirator in the armed robbery and attempted armed carjacking.
So the second individual was involved in a shootout, and ultimately, police learned when they reported to the scene that this was the individual they were looking for the robbery.
That case, investigators say, providing a stronger lead to Diggs. But leads have now run dry. The U.S. Marshals Service joining the search, saying Diggs is known to frequent Baltimore and D.C. Officials warning Diggs possibly armed and ready.
He allegedly brutally assaulted a male victim. Whenever an individual is involved in criminal conduct like this, they obviously show a clear disregard for public safety. It is very important to get people like this off the streets so that the great citizens of Baltimore can live in peace.
Take a good look. Diggs stands at about 5'10" and weighs approximately 160 pounds. Again, known to frequent parts of Baltimore and D.C. So if you have any information regarding his whereabouts, you're asked to contact the U.S. Marshals Service. The tip line number, 1-877-WANTED-2. Or you can contact agents directly at 202-819-5058. Remember, you can always remain anonymous, and you could earn a reward. I'm Alexa Ashwell, and this is Maryland's Most Wanted.